Thank you, Rick. It's been a really exciting year for us. Google Home was the first product to bring the Google Assistant to the home. And we've been constantly learning from our users so that we can make the Assistant radically helpful for you. For example, as Rick mentioned, in the last year, we can answer over 100 million new questions. And the best part is, you don't have to talk like a computer or teach Google Home any new skills. It just works. Now, we're really happy with the positive feedback thus far, but we know this is a journey. So we've been working hard to bring Google Home to more people and more countries. This year, we launched in 5 new countries, and we're happy to announce that we'll be launching in Japan later this week. Now, bringing the Assistant to people all around the world is no easy task. We had to make sure we can understand people of different age groups, genders, and accents. So we trained the Assistant at a scale that only Google could, with over 50 million voice samples from hundreds of different ambient environments. We've been investing in voice search for over a decade, which is why we have the best voice recognition in the world. Now, earlier this year, we had a major breakthrough with the ability to recognize your voice. We call it Voice Match. With your permission, we built a model of your voice by looking at dozens of different voice characteristics, like vocal construct, pitch, and tone. This is a really big deal. Google Home is great for the whole family, but it doesn't mean I want to get the same answer to every question. An Assistant can only be truly useful if it knows who you are. And with Voice Match, we're the only Assistant that can bring personal help to each individual member of your household. So when you ask a question, we match your voice, and we respond with your calendar, your commute, and your personal reminders. Now, Voice Match has already become one of the most popular features on Google Home today. Over half of all queries are from people who've trained the Assistant to recognize their voice. And starting today, we're rolling out Voice Match to all 7 countries Google Home will be available. Now, another popular feature is hands-free calling. You can use your Google Home to call any landline or mobile number in the US or Canada for free, without any additional apps or accessories. It just works. And I'm happy to announce that we'll be bringing hands-free calling to the UK later this year. And starting today, you can call out with your own personal mobile number. So whoever you're calling will know it's you. You just need to verify your number through the Google Home app. And of course, with Voice Match, we can recognize your voice to make sure we call your contact with your personal number. Now, hands-free calling also has the intelligence of Google built right in. Just say, hey, Google, call the bakery on 24th Street.
Okay, calling Noe Valley Bakery.
We do the hard work to figure out which business you want to call, thanks to Google's deep expertise in local search. Making a call has never been easier. Now, we have a lot of great news to share with you today. So to kick things off, I'd like to welcome Isabel, lead designer for home hardware.
Thank you, Rishi. I'm thrilled to share with you how we think design is redefining technology in the home. You heard Rick mention earlier today that everything in our hardware line is designed to fit into your life. The home is a special, intimate place, and people are very selective about what they welcome into it. You don't want to fill it with black plastic, complicated buttons, and random blinking lights. Our vision is to build simple, helpful solutions that work in the background, helping you when you need it and staying out of the way when you don't. So here's what that means to us. We design for the spaces our products live in, and we take inspiration from the materials and colors that people already use to make their home more warm and inviting. Second, when designing for real homes, form and size really matters for creating something that actually fits into any room or on any surface. And lastly, the way you interact with our products has to be so intuitive you never even have to think about it, and so simple that the entire household can use it. With that, we are introducing Mini, the newest member of the Google Home family. The first thing you might notice is the striking simplicity of the design. It's sleek and smooth with no corners or edges. And it's small enough to be placed in anywhere in your home. It makes Google Home more accessible to more people in more rooms. And as you can see, almost the entire enclosure is made out of fabric. And it's not just about aesthetics, it's core to the product experience. That is why we created this material from scratch, right down to the yarn. It needed to be durable and soft, but also transparent enough to let through both light and sound. This perfect balance allows for all of Mini's technology to be thoughtfully tucked away underneath the clean, simple enclosure. So the 4 LED lights under the fabric are there when you need them, lighting up to show you that it hears you or it's thinking. And you can control it by touch. Give the fabric a quick tap to pause your music, adjust the volume, or talk to your assistant. We thought a lot about how to get great sound with such a small product, too. We embraced Mini's circular shape to project 360-degree sound, so it's really crisp no matter where you stand in the room. You'll be surprised how amazing the quality is. And if you want bigger sound, you can easily connect Mini to any Chromecast built-in speaker wirelessly. We created Mini in 3 beautiful colors: coral, chalk, and charcoal. Color really matters in the home. This is the place where we choose our drapes and carpets and paint colors with so much care. We brought that same level of care for Mini. For the chalk color alone, it took us 157 tries before we found the perfect shade of gray. So that's Google Home Mini, with all the power of the Google Assistant. You can make it your sous chef in the kitchen, your white noise machine in the nursery, your voice remote for your TV in the living room, or your alarm clock in the bedroom, or all of the above. Mini will retail for just $49 in the US. And it's going to be available for pre-order online starting today, and in stores starting October 19th from major retailers. We're also really happy to announce that Mini is coming to all 7 Google Home countries. So with that, let's take a look at this ad that will launch later this week.
What's this little thing? Well, it's Google Home Mini. You put it in your house and control it with your voice. Hey Google, play my fun playlist.
Okay, playing now.
It's also a remote control, an alarm clock, and a sous chef.
Let it cool for 10 minutes.
It can play you this on TV or that on the internet. It can tell you the weather or if your flight's delayed because of the weather. And it knows the difference between you and your husband.
Hey.
So if you go, hey Google, call Alex, it won't call your husband's friend Alex. It'll call your friend Alex.
Calling Alex.
Hey, how are you? Okay, gotta go, girl. Anyway, it's made by the same people who help you find stuff on the internet. So you know, no biggie. It's smaller than a donut and weighs less than a full-grown chipmunk, without the nuts. It's powered by the Google Assistant, so it has Google Maps, Google Calendar, it gets you to all your music, lots of your favorite shows, all of YouTube, and lots of other stuff you love. All for less than $50. Yeah, it's Google Home Mini. A little help at home, like only Google can.
Thanks, Isabel. We can't wait for you to try out Mini. We also want to share how the Google Assistant continues to get better over time. From the start, we've been helping people with their everyday routines. For example, one of my favorite features is My Day, which gives me a personalized briefing of my important events of the day. And with Voice Match, each member of the house can get their own unique start to their morning routine. Well, soon we're going to be extending routines in 2 important ways. First, we're adding more routines to help you with those everyday moments, like getting ready to leave for work, coming home in the evening, or turning in for the night. Second, we're adding additional actions to the routines. So now when I say good morning, I not only get my personal briefing, but I also can turn on the lights, start the coffee maker, and even play my favorite morning playlist. This kind of help is exactly what I need to get my day started. Now, another ritual for me in the morning is I'm always looking for my phone before heading to work. Well, the Google Assistant can help there too. Just say, hey Google, find my phone. And we'll automatically ring your Android phone, even if it's on silent mode. And for iPhone users, we just give you a call. It saves me 5 to 10 minutes every morning. Yes. Now, we're also working to make the smart home work better for you. The Google Assistant can now voice control over 1,000 different smart home products from over 100 brands. And even more importantly, we brought our deep expertise of natural language processing to make it easier to voice control in a more conversational way. So for example, if I want to change the temperature, I shouldn't have to remember the current thermostat setting. I should just be able to say, hey Google, make it warmer.
Okay. Warming up the living room.
Your assistant is to bring real intelligence to the home so it can behave in a more thoughtful way. Your home should smartly adjust to you, not the other way around. So Google and Nest are working together to reimagine the smart home. To tell you more, I'd like to welcome Yoki, CTO of Nest.
Thank you, Rishi. At Nest, we like to talk about the thoughtful home, one that takes care of the people inside it and the world around it. We recently took a big step forward in achieving that goal by doubling our portfolio by shipping 6 new hardware products. What I love about Nest's growing ecosystem is that we combine the best-in-class hardware and machine learning to help make people's lives easier. And your Nest experience reaches a whole new level when it's combined with Google products. Let me show you 3 examples of how we can provide you with even more help at home. With Nest Cam, Google Home, and Chromecast, we can help you keep an eye on your home just with your voice. So if you hear some unexpected sound by the front door, and I'm in the back with the family room without my phone, I can just say, okay, Google, show me the entryway.
Okay, streaming the entryway.
And then I realize it's not an intruder, but my pet pig, Cayenne. And she's found a leftover lunch in my son's backpack. Sadly, this has happened more than once. And if I want to keep it for later for my kids, I can simply say, okay, Google, save me this clip to show them why we don't leave food in our backpacks. With our new video doorbell, Nest Hello, we can also start to solve some of our common pain points through Google and Nest integrated computer vision technologies. Of course, most of us want to know who's at the door before we get off the couch. Through a feature called Familiar Faces, Nest Hello will be able to recognize the people that you asked it to remember. So when the doorbell rings and Nest Hello recognizes the person at the door, it will automatically broadcast that information to Google Home devices in the house.
Auntie Susie is at the front door.
And you don't even have to ask. And if Nest Hello doesn't know who's at the door, you can just say, okay, Google, show me who's at the front door. And we will stream your camera feed right to your TV. This is another great example of what Google and Nest can do together. And this last one is my favorite. Your home can soon get ready for the night just with a simple command. As Rishi mentioned, you can personalize your routine to include actions for Nest products. So all I have to say is, hey Google, good night.
Okay, let's get ready for bed. I've armed your security system. Your first calendar event is tomorrow at 9 a.m. Your alarm is set for 7 a.m. Sleep well.
In the background, my assistant is also turning my security camera on, adjusting the thermostat, and turning off the lights. This really simplifies my life and gives me the peace of mind that I cannot get any other way. Together, Nest and Google deliver an ecosystem of products that makes your home more secure and energy efficient, more connected and entertaining, with the best home assistant experience. Our close collaboration make this product work seamlessly together and help us get one step closer to a truly thoughtful home. On that note, to tell you more about Google Assistant, let me welcome Rishi back on stage.
Thank you, Yoki. Making a more thoughtful home is just one way to help make our joyfully hectic family lives a little easier. The Google Assistant already provides a lot of help, from using your voice to order more diapers, playing a lullaby in the nursery, checking the traffic to those piano lessons, or easily giving grandma a call. Now, if you're like me, it can be hard to gather the household together for those family moments like dinner time or movie night. Well, to help, we're launching a new feature called Broadcast. It's really easy. Just say, hey, Google, broadcast it's time to leave for school.
Got it. Broadcasting now.
The assistant will broadcast the message to all the other Google Home devices in my house. It's really great. Parents are gonna love this feature. Kids are gonna hate this feature. But that's what makes it useful. Speaking of kids, we think Google Home has a lot of potential to help kids and families. Voice interaction is so simple and easy to use, kids are naturally drawn to it. So we want to be thoughtful about what it would take to deliver a great kids experience. We conducted research with hundreds of parents and kids from across the country from different backgrounds. So first, we're announcing support for Family Link accounts on Google Home. These are Google accounts that parents can create for children under 13. They can manage it within the Family Link app. And as we all know, kids have their own unique way of speaking. Sometimes it can be a little hard to understand, even for us parents. Well, fortunately, we've improved our voice recognition accuracy for kids, so the assistant can understand them too. And finally, we're introducing over 50 new experiences with the Google Assistant to help kids learn something new, explore new interests, imagine with story time, or just share laughs with the whole family. So let me show you how my kids and their friends had some fun this weekend.
Let's go to the living room.
Yeah! Okay, Google, play musical chairs.
Ready to see who our musical chair champion will be.
Okay, Google, beatbox for me. Hey, Google, let's play freeze dance.
Hiya, pal. It's me, Mickey Mouse.
Okay, Google, play What Kind of Fruit Are You? Okay, Google. What sound does a seal make?
This is a seal.
Okay, Google, let's learn. Hey, Google, let's play space trivia.
Which was the first planet to be discovered using a telescope?
Uranus. Hey, Google, can you tell me a story?
One day, I was hanging out at home with my dad.
There lived a sweet-tempered girl whose name was Cinderella.